It's all contained in here, and it's out of cypress.
Welcome to the 2024 edition of Camping on a Porch. We're down here at the Edgar Evans State Park in Tennessee, near a little town called Silver Point. This year's Halloween theme is going to be alien invasion. Should be a pretty good weekend. We're going to do the Friday night meet and greet. Going to do the Saturday potluck as usual. We got some good door prizes to give away. Already seen a bunch of DIY campers here. There's more to roll in. Looking forward to a good weekend. So check out this beautiful campsite we can back into here. Right on the corner next to the lake, big wide open deck. And if you're wondering if these porches are strong enough to hold you up, check this out. These are like 16-inch I-beams with these 5-inch timbers on top, maybe 6-inch timbers. These dudes are really built. So to me, one of the funnest things about the event is just walking around each other's campers, seeing what ideas all the fellow DIYers have incorporated into their builds. So let's walk around and see what's out there. All right, so we got a couple people here, got a cool camper, and they're from a cool place called Pleasureville. Who we got here?
My name's Chris Rice.
Chris Rice?
Ashley.
Ashley?
And I'm Aiden.
Aiden, good deal. So this is a DIY camper, and this thing's got a pretty good size. I saw it rolling in the campground yesterday, and everybody's head turned and said, "Oh, that's a big camper." So you guys started out with a boat trailer, as I understand.
That's correct, yeah.
So kind of tell me how this thing came to be.
Well, we built a very small teardrop off of a Harbor Freight trailer in the beginning, and it was basically built around a mattress, and it just wasn't enough room for Mama. So,
I hear you. Yeah, wouldn't be enough room for me either.
So she sat down and decided that what she wanted in a camper, and we decided to try to build it.
Good deal.
So, and that's what we got here.
So how big is it?
So it's 13.5 feet long.
13.
The box itself is 13.5 feet.
Okay.
Width-wise is 79 inches, basically.
Oh, sweet.
So that's exterior 79 inches. So there is a full-size bed running along the side.
Okay.
Kind of sideways there. So.
Do you know what the weight is?
The weight is about 2,500 pounds.
25. Let's check this dude out.
Dry weight.
Yeah. All right. So I don't know if you want to just go on in, check it out.
Sure.
Just kind of. So it's got a switchblade sofa there in the front. That's where Aiden sleeps. We're lucky enough to have a RV salvage place. I'd say probably about 20 minutes from the house. So something like a door or cabinet doors, things like that, we're able to pick up relatively inexpensive.
Well, that worked out.
I got the door for $100. Yeah. She wanted a bathroom and a shower and sink and refrigerator, and she just wanted all the stuff from home.
My wife would love to have a bathroom in my teardrop in the middle of the night, not to have to walk to the bathhouse.
Yeah. So that it is one of the small little Amazon $80 toilets, but we just set it in there so that way we can have a gray water tank and not have to deal with the black water.
Well, I'll tell you what, I never thought about this till you just said it. I've seen a lot of factory-built campers over the years that have what they call a wet bath, and they'll have like a shower stall, and they'll have a built-in toilet. And the thought of just the water pouring all over the toilet kind of weirds me out. But this one, you can actually lift the toilet out when you're going to take a shower.
Right, and that's that's usually what she does. Usually, if somebody's going to use the bathroom or take a shower, they like to just close the door here and use this as though it was.
No, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea, actually. And you've got, is that an induction cooktop?
It is an induction cooktop. We usually keep it unplugged because, to be honest with you, you barely brush your finger across that and that sucker comes on.
Oh, okay.
So we've decided to leave that unplugged unless we're going to use it. And then we found that we prefer cooking outside anyways.
Okay.
We got a 4-gallon hot water heater in there.
Sweet.
So that runs, you have hot water up here in the sink and then also in the shower back here.
Nice.
So you're not necessarily taking cold showers. Now, we're not hooked to solar. We don't have a holding tank for water. We're strictly shore power and hook up is how this is set up. We're not boondocking or anything like that. So.
All right, so this camper is full on legit, and I'm not saying it for the video, but I'm really digging the layout of this thing.
Well, thank you.
And I just dread it when my wife watches this back because she's going to want one just like it now because she
Yeah.
wants a bathroom in there. But no kidding though, the factory built ones that I've seen, the wet bath in there, to me, the toilet kind of would get in the way when you're showering, but this dude, you can lift it out
Right.
and just have an entire shower stall. I never really considered that before, so
Yeah.
that's a good feature.
Well, we were trying to be cheap, to be honest with you. We were kind of
Sometimes it works out. What do they say? Necessity or luxury becomes necessity or something like that. So yeah. No, that worked out. Hey, thank you for the tour of this thing. This is a beautiful camper, and look forward to camping with y'all some more.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Good deal. All right, so I'm making coffee. Joanne just made some hash brown potatoes and some bacon. Now get this, y'all. She's making eggs and bacon grease. It's getting serious.
Don't tell the people that.
And here's the finished product sitting on the Bucky's table. Son of a gun. And if you're anybody in the DIY Teardrop circle, you have heard of John and Melody Miller and their dragon-themed camper. Check it out. They've got this fantastic artwork on the side of it, and the awning is in the shape of a dragon wing. Now tell me that is not unique. You're not going to see that anywhere else. All right, so I'm driving through the campground, and this Woody, I'm going to call it, catches my eye. A really slick camper from the curb. Who have I got here?
Neil Ori
Neil Ori.
from Cincinnati, Ohio.
I appreciate you making the drive down here. So this definitely is an eye-catching camper. There's no way you're going to drive past this and not look at it. Tell me what we're looking at here.
Well, I built this in 2021.
Okay.
Took me about 1,000 hours, and it's I had the frame custom built for me, you know, for my specs.
Okay.
But then everything else was just built as I built, no plans. Just I built it as I went.
So just looking at it, it looks like you built the entire wall and then cut the door out of it. Is that what you did?
Exactly. Yes.
Well, you know it's going to fit if you do it that way.
Yep.
So now don't get mad at me when I say this, because there's a lot of DIY teardrops that have factory doors in them. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. But me and him, we got bragging rights. We built our own door, son.
Yeah. and you know, here, let me show you how I did this. But I'm a woodworker.
Okay.
So I have tons of scrap.
Okay.
And all this is scrap wood.
Okay.
Most of this is fencing boards.
Fencing boards.
Yeah, 1x6 cedar fence pickets. And then I've got, a tomato stake here and a piece of wood from an old barn here. And
No way.
a little piece of ipe and some purple heart, just all kinds of different woods. That
And did you just laminate that over the top of like a plywood?
There's plywood. Yeah.
Okay. So like 3/4 inch plywood.
Right. And then I made my seals.
That's a pretty good idea.
My seals, I just made another piece for the inside and put D-strip.
Now this morning it poured the rain for a little while. Stay pretty dry inside.
We didn't get a drop.
Good.
Yeah.
Good deal.
And then I've got these little wings up here that
So he even made his own drip edge.
drip edge. Yep.
You guys make me sick. You got all these mad skills like this.
And this is made out of this board's, glued up
Uh-huh.
and then shaped.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a laminated.
Yeah.
How about it?
Inside, we've got a friend of mine is a cabinet maker.
Okay.
So he gives me all of his scraps. So that's walnut from a kitchen that he built.
Sweet.
All the scraps, and I made my cabinets out of it.
You've got a skylight in
Have
there.
a skylight in, have a fan.
Recessed lighting in the top, looks like.
Yep.
Got your vent fan. I like the little shelves up in the corner. That's a good idea.
Little shelves up in the corner. I got one back here. That's my solar panel there, but yeah. And I do have a trunk underneath here that, has a lot of storage down there.
Sweet.
And that's all from teak.
From teak.
Teak wood. Yep. And you can see my step. The cutout is the window.
That is all right. What did you coat it with? Is it just like polyurethane?
Yeah, 7 layers.
7 layers of polyurethane.
Yep.
How about it?
Yeah. Here's the brains of the thing. You know.
Oh yeah.
So inverter, you know, propane. I got solar hookup, hot water tank.
Okay.
I have 2 6-volt golf cart batteries.
Okay.
In series.
Okay.
To make the 12. Yep.
Get your water in there. Get your filter system.
Water, electric.
So everything goes through the tongue box.
Everything
not
goes
just
through
the
there.
electric.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, where did you find refrigerator door hinges that are that
Just
large?
Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I put refrigerator door hinges on mine. I don't remember seeing them that big. Of course, now that was several years ago too.
Well, these are walk-in freezer.
Walk-in freezer
That's
hinges.
the difference, yeah.
Man, those aren't going to let the door come
No.
off. You know?
And the nice thing is I can open the door and just lift the door off.
Oh yeah.
So here's the pride and joy, the galley.
That's where all the good meals are made.
Yep.
Wow, this is big. You've got tons of space back
Lots
here.
of space. Yeah. And everything, you know, this folds down
Okay.
and then goes in, and then that goes in obviously.
I've never seen a hinge like that. So you're saying that will actually go forward and down
Yep.
and nest inside the top of this one.
Yeah, here, let me slip past you. I can't do it because this is up.
Sure,
but
sure.
yeah, but this would just fall all the way down.
That is a heck of an idea. Yeah. And you said that with a poker face too. He knows how good of an idea that is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Really?
So you can access them and see what's in there. Yeah.
All right, do that again. I got to see that again slow. So those
Yeah,
things
do
pull
this one too.
forward
Pull forward
and tilt down and hit a stop. Man, that's crazy. Man, you've got some clever ideas in this stuff. Like really clever ideas in this stuff.
My water pump is back here behind us.
Okay.
My switch is right there.
So the shower head comes off.
You can do dishes.
You can use it to do dishes
Yeah.
and then store it down here. Yeah, that's pretty slick. That's pretty slick. All right, so every time I go to a Teardrop camper gathering, I always find an idea or two that impress me. And I'm going to have to say there's a couple really, really slick design ideas. This hinge, that's over the top because, as you know, if you're trying to build a tiny camper, space is at a premium.
Yeah.
Anytime you can nest something together, but get that expanded, you know, storage and work area later, that's
Sure.
good. And then those little tilt-down boxes, that is off the hook. So,
Thanks.
hey, you need to be proud of this. I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
show this to everybody that walks by.
Yeah,
I
thanks.
appreciate your tour.
Appreciate it.
All right, take
thank
care.
you.
It's been a pretty good while since we made the suck bag tater episode.
Okay, this is Western Red Cedar. It's not a wrap.
Best 2 out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors. Here we go.